Dubai, a perfect holiday destination for bachelors, family, and groups. If you are planning to visit Dubai, this is a perfect series and you can build an itinerary for yourself. So, there is a lot of information in this stunningly visual series of Dubai. So, let's go and explore this magical city. Stay tuned and hit that subscribe button, like, and bell icon to get notified for each episode. Now, let's get started. Hello guys, welcome to Sid Vlog, vlogging from Dubai. So in this video I'm going to talk about a lot of things which you should consider while coming to Dubai, right? So there goes a lot of planning and we'll see what all things to consider. This video will be divided into multiple sections. So first we will see that what you need to do before you travel to Dubai as an individual, right? So if you're not going to tour, what all things you need to take care. So let's talk about things. So first is tickets and insurance. Okay, so tickets is basically Dubai is recommending to fly by Emirates Airlines, but it's not necessary to fly by Emirates. You can book any flight which is coming to Dubai. And Dubai airport, if you actually book to Dubai airport, it will be costly. So you can book a flight to Abu Dhabi or Sharjah, which will be way less costly for you. And Sharjah to Dubai is generally 100 dirhams, and Abu Dhabi to Dubai will be around 300 dirhams for you to travel, right? So you can book any flight throughout the website. And for the insurance, so most of the websites are providing the insurance when you book the tickets, so it's better and advisable to book the insurance along with your tickets, so it will be way easy for you. Now coming to the next point is visa. So for visa, you can get very easily because entire Dubai is planned around visitors coming here, and their economy is sustained on the tourism industry. So you can very easily get a visa, and you don't even need a document. So all you need is a passport front copy, back copy, and a photograph of yours. You just upload it on any of the websites, and for the Indians, I would suggest to go to makemytrip.com, and in the Make My Trip you can just upload there. It will charge around 6,200 rupees, and you will get a visa like third or fourth day you will be delivered. So you don't need to go to anywhere, you just go to website, upload the documents, and you get the visa online. You just take a printout and come to Dubai, right? So next thing is hotels. So hotels, you choose from different areas. So there are like two sections of Dubai. You have Old Dubai and you have a New Dubai. So Old Dubai is basically the area where Bur Dubai is there, which is around the Burjuman metro station. And then we have Old Dubai called as Dera, where there are a lot of different shops and souks and places. So that's Old Dubai, where you can find cheap hotels, but that's a very crowded area. I would suggest to avoid it, but if you are on a budget, you can definitely go for it. Another area near the Dera is basically airports and hotels near the airports, right? So you can prefer that as well. That's a little bit away. You need to spend some time in the metros, but it's a good alternative as well, right? So if you want to plan on the New Dubai side, so from the Burjuman you can go to the Burj Khalifa area, or you can choose from the Metro City area. There is Jumeirah area. A lot of different areas are there. These are all the new areas. There is a Marina Sands as well. So these are very costly areas. If you prefer to stay in a modern kind of area, you can choose these areas, right? So as long as the currency is concerned, definitely you need to carry a currency. So carry currency, some in notes and some in cards. So it's preferable that everywhere the card is accepted, so you carry as much as into card and less into the currency as such. Driving license. If you plan to drive here in Dubai, so definitely you need to carry an international driving license. It's actually a fun to drive, but it's a left-hand drive. So if you so left hand steering drive, so basically you drive on the right side of the road. So if you are comfortable on that, you can definitely prefer to hire a car, which is way cheaper. The petrol and diesel rates are also very cheap, so you can get a petrol of 1 liter into 2.5 dirhams or 2.7 dirhams. So it's way cheap, and Dubai is a big city. Definitely you will need some kind of a transport to stay here. So that's all about before we travel. The next part we will talk about how you travel in the COVID times. Okay guys, so let's talk about the COVID times, how you travel in COVID to Dubai, right? So there are a few things which you need to take care. One is your vaccination certificate. So download that vaccination certificate with the double doses, take a printout with you. That certificate, keep a scan copy as well, it will be needed at multiple places. RT-PCR test, definitely you need to do actually 3 RT-PCR tests. One is before 48 hours, you have to do one test. And second test is basically, it's called rapid RT-PCR test, not the normal RT-PCR, it's a rapid RT-PCR which you have to do at a Delhi airport or a Mumbai airport. Delhi airport charges you around 3,900 rupees and Mumbai airport charges you around 4,500 rupees. This has to be done 6 hours before your flight. So when you actually decide to come to airport, you plan it accordingly that you reach within that 6 hours of time, so that you can do your RT-PCR test, collect the reports. The reports generally come after 1 hour, so you can collect the reports and then board the flight. So good part is children under 12 years are exempted from this testing, so you don't need to do any RT-PCR or rapid RT-PCR for children. But definitely when you land in Dubai or Sharjah or Abu Dhabi, there you have to go through one RT-PCR test again, and that's a free of cost. So there are booths, the people will guide you to the testing centers. You just go there, you take a swab, but you need to carry a mobile number which you can provide to them, because that on the same mobile number they will send you a result of this RT-PCR, and when you go to hotel, you have to wait for 6 to 12 hours to get that report, and then you can go out of your hotel while traveling. One thing you definitely want to do before you fly is you have to register on an ICA website. So generally your airlines will tell you that you need to register, it's written on the website, but no, generally people forget to do it, or it's a bit tedious process. But definitely follow the airline recommendations, because they will not allow you to board the flight. People actually go to the check-in counters and then they register there, and then they spend a lot of time there. So register on your ICA. There you need to mention one mobile number of Dubai. You can put any number of Dubai, even if it's not a valid number, that's fine, but you have to just put it there, and you have to just be in quarantine for some hours till you get the result, and then you can go out. So that's all for the travel during the COVID times, and next section we'll see like what you need to do after landing. So as soon as you land in Dubai, you will need a SIM card. You can carry your own SIM card from your country. Like in India, you can carry Vodafone, Airtel. They have very good plans of roaming. Like you can see here, 10 days, 3,999 rupees. So you get unlimited data, unlimited incoming and outgoing calls. But remember, in this case, you will be spending a lot more money if you need to call to local UAE numbers. And there are two phone operators, Etisalat and DU Mobile. So if you want to buy SIM card from there, you can go for Etisalat. This package of 125 AD, this particular package is very good, where you can get 8 GB of data and 120 minutes of calls, where also you will get one free expo ticket as well if you go till March 2022. You can go for DU as well, but Etisalat is more standard. DU also has a similar plan, around 139 AED. But you can see the data is very limited. So if you want more data, so definitely stick to the roaming plans of your own country, where you can get unlimited data. SIM cards we will need before you get out of the airports, because you will need to provide this number to the people who will do the COVID test at airport.
and on the same number you will get the result of the COVID test. So that's why SIM card is very important to be activated before you go out of the airport. So as soon as you land out of the aeroplane, they will have the people standing there who can provide you the SIM card. And if you are carrying your local country SIM card, in that case, remember that you need to select the network of Etisalat or DU manually, depending on which of this provider is tied up with your local country operator. So know that information before you go there. So that's all from the SIM card. Now let's move to NOL cards. Now once you are in Dubai, so you will need a card to travel in the trains and taxis and ferries and everywhere, right? So this is very, very handy. So you can buy a silver card or you can buy a gold card from any of the stations, train stations, and this card will be accepted for your journey in train or buses or taxi. You cannot board any train or any bus without this card. So remember, it is a must-have thing to be in when you are in Dubai. So you can prefer a silver card. The rates are less, but in the silver card compartments of the trains there is a lot of rush. And if you can afford a gold card, I would recommend this. This will charge you twice, but you can get a great views of the city using the gold card, and also you can you will have a lot less traffic and lot less rush in the cabins of the train. So prefer gold card for the train. Now coming to the taxis, as soon as you come out of the airport, you will have a lot of different taxi people chasing you. So choose any taxi. All the taxis are owned by government. All the taxis will charge the same. There is no fraud in the taxis. Exactly, they will charge. All the taxis will be charging the same amount of rupees, same amount of the dirhams. There are special taxis, however, called as limousines. They will have their different charge structure. They will have they charge you a lot more than normal taxis. So please ensure, do you want really a limousine or a taxi? The rates and distances are pretty much standard, so you don't need to worry, and these are not very costly if we are 2 or 3 people. Taxis and trains almost go the same rate, or taxis are little higher rate, but taxis will go from your hotel to any place, and it will avoid you some walking time. Now coming to some apps which you will need to use, and one of the app which I recommend, or one of the website which I will recommend, is a GoCity app. So GoCity has a different passes for different attractions in the Dubai. So it has like a all-inclusive passes or explorer passes where you can pick 3 or 4 or 5 attractions. They have a list of lot of attractions, and you can go through their website and choose what all you need to explore. This will give you a lot of discounts. So instead of going to anybody, this is a very easy pass. Just install this app of GoCity, buy the pass, and explore the different attractions in this fixed amount which you have paid already. Apart from the GoCity app, you will need different apps. Like one is Expo 2020 Dubai app. This is a very helpful app if you are planning to visit to Expo Dubai. You will also need a NOL Pay app, which will be needed if you are traveling on a train and you have to recharge your gold card or a silver card. In that case, you will need a NOL Pay card, Pay app, NOL Pay app. You will also need a Careem app if you are traveling by taxis. So sometimes you don't get a taxi, you have to stand and wait for a taxi. In that case, just you can book through a Careem app. But remember, Careem app will charge you 7 dirhams extra per ride. So keep that in mind. Also, if you are planning to travel by bus, so in that case, you will need a Schnell app, SHAIL Schnell app. So this app is basically will tell you the exact buses, timings, etc. So you just put some start destination and end destination, and it will give the bus number, what time, etc. it is coming. So Snail app is very, very helpful. So that's about after landing. Now the next part we will discuss about while returning. Okay, so once your magical stay in Dubai is over, you decide to go back to your country, especially I'm talking about India. So there are certain protocols you need to follow. So first is you need to do a COVID test in Dubai itself 48 hours before your flight. You have to have that negative report before you board the flight, without which it boarding. Another thing you need to do is upload that self certification on the Air Suvidha portal. So you can go to the Air Suvidha portal by government and upload all the details about yourself, where all you have traveled, etc. And once you land at the major cities in India, so there also you need to go through one COVID test. Okay, now let's talk about carrying electronics and gold. So basically you can carry only up to 1 lakh rupees of gold from Dubai, which is the only allowed limit for women, and for a male it's 50,000 rupees. So you cannot buy more gold than that, and the gold has to be worn on the body. So please ensure that don't buy too much of gold, because you will fall into the customs, and custom duty on the gold which is bought is 32% if you are a tourist. In case of electronics, if you are buying electronics, ensure that they are open. If you carry the boxes which are packed boxes, it will carry a custom duty, and custom duty will be around 28% of the cost. So that's all guys from this video. Hope you find it helpful. So please, if you find it helpful, then subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Thank you for staying up to this, and see you in the next video.